Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to Luke Connell Reviews. My name is Luke Connell, my review for Impact Wrestling tonight. Alright, basically, I'm just gonna give you the results. First match of the night, Madison Rayne wins, earns 3 points. We have an EY promo. Second match of the night, Bram wins. It is Rockstar Spud taking on Bram. Bram wins. Then we have a Bobby Roode promo. Talking about his match. The third match, we have Mandrews taking on Manic. Manic wins with the detonation kick, thus earning 3 points. Then we have the Wolves talking about their match tonight, how they leave everything in the ring, and trust me, they did. Alright, then we have the Jeff Hardy interview, part 1. He talks about, it hasn't been the best 2015 for him, which is true, it hasn't, you know, culminating with Bound for Glory, but yeah, he talks about his injury, talks about everything else that happened in his life, and yeah, just a good interview from a good fucking wrestler I grew up watching. Alright, next up we have a fourth match from Group Team Specialists. It is Davey Richards versus Eddie Edwards. Basically, they left everything in the ring like they said they would. Basically, it was just a grueling match, grueling back and forth. The winner was basically a time limit draw, which meant both men got 1 point each. But basically, none of them advance mathematically. But then again, you know, Matt Hardy, he advances to the next round, so he's basically still in the running for the set of 16, pretty much. Hardy basically wins. Hardy's in the main event. Then we have the Wolves post promo. They left Eric talking about their match, and then congratulating the fans, and them saying that the Wolves, without the Wolves Nation, none of them would even be there, which is true. You know, I didn't get to watch their stuff in Ring of Honor, but you know, they've been amazing since the day they arrived in Impact Wrestling. Alright, next up we have Jeff Hardy, the interview part number 2. Basically he said it killed him having to watch Matt go out there and then give up the then tag titles. And basically because of his actions at Bound for Glory, he is banned from the competition. And I'm hoping he'll be in the next World Title Series, if and when they do have another World Title Series. I hope they do next year. It will just be amazing. Alright, next up we have a Bobby Roode and Eric Young backstage segment. Basically, Roode is pissed off and finding Eric Young in a parking lot, and basically Roode is basically pissed off and frustrated, basically getting inside, and Eric Young basically got inside Eric's head, Bobby Roode's head. Next up we have the co-main event of the evening. It is a match from Group Wildcard. It is Mahabali Shera taking on Kenny King in a World Title Series match. Great back and forth, but in the end, Kenny King fell victim to the Sky High, and Mahabali Shera now has 6 points. And the main event of the evening for you, ladies and gentlemen, we have a match from Group TNA Originals. It is Eric Young taking on Bobby Roode. A great back and forth. Both men know each other so well. You know, Young basically getting the advantage. Roode put up a good fight, but in the end, Eric Young wins with a pile driver, and he earns 3 points. Basically, the night of jobbers, pretty much. Well, that's going to do it for my review. Stay tuned for my Raw review coming up soon. Alright, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.